couple weeks ago, said some dumbass shit. And Hot 97 didn't cancel him. Hot 97 let him do his part of the concert. And I think I applaud Hot 97 for that, because he made a mistake and he says a couple things. He actually did this video that they put up, and it was like, thank you for still being accepting of me and not writing me off. And all he needed was a little bit of education. And I know that to a lot of us, we're like, oh, well, that's common sense. Look, man, not everybody knows what you know. Even if you think it's the simplest thing that everybody should know, some people just don't know. And instead of getting upset with them and writing them off, we need to be there to teach them, I've never given up on any one of my cooks. You understand? From best to worst, I don't care. If you're working in the restaurant, I'm going to show you the thing over and over and over and over until you get it. I'm not just going to fire you the third time you overcook a steak. That's not how we teach. And there's a lot of restaurant culture that's like that in the kitchen. Sometimes I've run into the problem where, say somebody's teaching how to make pasta, and you're not that good at the pasta. You don't make it that well. They give you fucking 2 chances to make the pasta, and then they say, oh, you suck. Don't give him the pasta anymore. You're not allowed to do this anymore. How about this? Make him make all the fucking pasta. Someone take some time and be there with him to make the fucking pasta. Instead of just saying, oh, you're not on the pasta station anymore. You can't do this. And I get it. There is some people that just can't do it. But until you have exhausted every single possible option to make that person better in what they're doing, then you have not done them the service that they deserve as a chef, as a boss, as a leader. Right? Unfortunately, and this is the way it is for everything, not everybody's cut out for everything, right? Not everybody's cut out to be a cook in the kitchen. We all know. We've seen them, okay? There's nothing wrong with those people. We going to cancel them because they don't know how to cook? No. I mean, not in a personal sense, but obviously those people move on to either another restaurant to learn a little bit more or just kind of get out of the industry as a whole. There's a national shortage of staff everywhere. I hope this can be fixed, but if they keep giving people this money, they're not going to want to work, to be honest with you. And I know exactly how it feels to be a guest at an understaffed restaurant. And I also know what it's like to be on the other side of that. And there is some guests out here that are just fucking ruthless. Coming in guns blazing. Why isn't this like this? Why isn't that like that? Like these restaurants out here that are short staffed, they're fucking trying, man. They don't want to cut covers because they still got to make up for last year. That whole year that they lost. And people coming into restaurants and making it difficult. Like, why? Why do we need that? So if you're out to be rude to people, fucking stay home. Don't go out to eat. And I don't know where that comes from. Sometimes when people have a bad time at the restaurant, I like to make a scenario up in my head about why they're upset, right? Because it might be that the steak came out a little cold or was undercooked or something like that. But sometimes I think that it's something else. They might have been arguing in the car, and then you come in, and nothing's going to make them happy. And that's the worst, too, is when you have guests that are like, is there anything else I can do for you? No, we're good. It's like, let people fix the problem. I've had a few people in my life like that, too, that once you, make a mistake or, no, never mind, I don't want to do it anymore. And you're like, well, we're just talking here. No, never mind, let's do something else. And it's like, why are you putting me in this position? I'm just going to feel bad the entire time doing this other thing that you don't probably don't want to do. So, those are the couple things that have been coming up in my brain, my fantastical brain. And I'd like to give a shout out to Chef Johnny Rhodes. He has restaurant Indigo in Houston, Texas. Shout out to you. His next mission, fighting food apartheid. So black and brown chefs, baby, we gonna rise up. He just started a black-owned grocery store with nothing but black farm products. So I cannot wait to check out that grocery store, check out that restaurant. And when I'm in DC, Houston, and anywhere else, if anybody knows any black or brown chefs that you look up to, that you want to see on the show, let me know. Send me an email, suciotalk@gmail.com. Once again, Denver, my road trip here. Denver, Kansas City, St. Louis, DC, Nashville, New York, Atlanta, New Orleans, Austin, Houston, fucking Tucson, and there's somewhere else, but I'm forgetting now. But if anybody knows chefs out there that they'd like to see on the show, any restaurants that you've really wanted to go to, let me know. I'll vicariously go there for you. And then I was reading, I was checking out Chef Swoop again. He wrote something that needs to be shared. He goes, Mike Woods as his partner, and I started OKO Supper Club, OKO Supper Club 4 months ago, with the intentions of offering the area an opportunity to sit down and dine with us in a way we haven't been able to do because of the pandemic. Now that our idea has flourished into a full-fledged supper club, the pressure is on to continue to provide an experience like no other. We've heard it all. We've heard it all since we've started. You're not ready for fine dining. Focus on the bust down. When is the brick and mortar coming? A lot of people spend their time judging and trying to assess other people's trajectory, trying to give them advice. It's like, bro, help yourself, man. Because everybody's got an idea. Everybody has an idea. Everybody likes what they think, okay? I like what I think. I got that from Bill Burr. But I like what I think a lot. You know what I mean? And we need to stop coming up to people that own businesses and coming at them like they don't know what they're doing and like they need suggestions or help. And I'm not saying that that you shouldn't have an opinion. But when you're asking these questions, just know that this is someone's livelihood you're asking about. Like, you're not ready for fine dining? That one fucking pissed me off. Fuck you. All right? You don't tell anybody what they're ready to do. Only they know inside. We love all the feedback, both good and bad. Our answers to all these questions is the same. Be patient, for good things come to those who wait. It's goddamn right. Just hang out. Let him do his thing. Again, a lot of people just having opinions, but if you have an opinion on how a restaurant should be run, then open a restaurant or do a pop-up. Do something about it. I went to the Cody Museum. That was sick. In Cody, Wyoming. It was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the last podcast. That was John Morris, good friend of mine. We've become friends over the marijuana. So thank God for that. And it's a lot of fun talking to older folk, about their history, their past, how things used to be. It's important. That narrative is important so we don't forget where we came from, because I feel like as time goes on, time moves faster. Like, as I'm getting older, the years are flying by. Whereas it seemed to me when I was younger, the days didn't fly by. School, man, after lunch, bro, it felt like 6 hours. It's only 2, but it felt like 6 hours. Can't do it. And I had another theory, and I need you guys to help me out here. Not related to food. So, if in dog years, a dog is 7 years old, human is 1 year old, does that mean that they live 7 days in 1 day? I tend to think so, and that's why they sleep so much. So, I don't know. It's a big debate I've been having internally. No one else seems to want to entertain these questions that I have, trying to solve the issues of the world here. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I leave you. I'm going to go get my ass kicked this week. And looking forward to getting out of here at the end of October, getting on that road trip, seeing people that I've been contacting through Instagram and the like. I need you guys to go over to YouTube and go ahead and subscribe to my page, David_Sucio. Okay? That's where all the podcasts come out, and they have subtitles as well. If you for some reason can't hear it, or something like that. But I got 4 subscribers so far. Okay, so help me out a little bit, guys. Okay, YouTube, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter as well, David Sucio. And while you're listening to the show, shout it out, suciotalk@gmail.com if you got any questions. Make sure that when you post, it's hashtag suciotalk, _, not hashtag underscore, hashtag sucio_talk, and hashtag suciotalks, so we can spread the gospel out there and get people interested in the podcast. My friend Dalton Thomas went to the Mad Academy in Copenhagen and had a great time over there. He said he learned a lot, and he also said that he heard a couple people talking about the podcast, Suciotalk. So thank you to all those people out there in Copenhagen listening. I've been looking at that scholarship from Mad ever since I saw Alexa Finch got into it, Kevin Finch's lovely wife. So she's going to go over there and have a class by them. And the fact that they offer, scholarships, because they know we broke as hell out here in the restaurant industry, especially if you're younger. That's a very cool thing. So I would check it out. Mad Academy, you can sign up for a scholarship. They'll send you one. If you qualify, and then you'll be over there for 3 or 4 days learning about how to make our industry a better place. Through I was looking at one in December that was through green efforts. I hate that word, but it's just a way to minimize waste in restaurants and make sure that we are not contributing to the downfall of Earth and polluting it as much as we do. Like plastic wrap, it's fucking horrible. There's got to be another way. But is there, though? How you gonna make your torchons, bro? How you gonna make roulades? We need to come up with some other type of plastic wrap. I don't have all the answers, guys, but I do have thoughts and feelings about certain things here in the industry. So again, if you want to banter back and forth about those things, suciotalk at